Converting deep in the post.
Good run, man. You are mopping the floor with me right now.
I'm pretty good at 2K.
I see it. I see it.
This year, there was I think in the Spotlight Sim, there's like a camera.
Up next, it's the 2K Sports pregame show. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Davis.
And if you look at his numbers from an analytics standpoint, the first thing you'll see is that his true shooting percentage is on the rise. This month, he's been a far more efficient scorer than he was earlier in the season.
Let's check out Pittsburgh's starting lineup. They've got Bamba. Conley out there with Zach LaVine. Then there's Andre Drummond and Atilia Silva in at the 3. And for the Kings, they've got Lowry, Oubre out there with JaVale McGee. Then there's Bogdanovich, and it's Davis in at the pivot spot manning the middle. The Force with the ball. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, you know, game balls all around in that one. A terrific team effort. They trusted in their system and executed well to get the win.
Conley's shot is off. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Kings. They're getting their first look at the season at Pittsburgh in this one. A 3 from Bogdanovich. It's Drummond with the rebound. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with Mike Budenholzer. He said the key defensively is keeping Anthony Davis away from the rim, adding he's a knockdown shooter, but you can't take away everything. Kevin will see if they can somehow wall him off.
Thanks, David. Doubled by Bogdanovich. LaVine can't hit.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall. And guys, at this point in his career, Anthony Davis just entering his prime. Crazy to think when you look at what he's already accomplished thus far.
3 misses to start the game, still trying to break the seal on that hoop.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Well, that's how you drive your point home right there.
He's lucky to get away with that, though, guys. I mean, it could have earned him a technical for hanging on too long.
And we were talking about Anthony Davis. How do you even put into words, Greg, what he is able to do on the basketball field?
I mean, he's entering the conversation among the best big men of all time. On a nightly basis, dominating in so many facets of the game. Really, it's remarkable.
Now Oubre, following the miss by Michael Conley from deep. Oubre dishes to Lowry. Outside Bogdanovich. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And LaVine, here we go. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And there's the foul that goes against Sacramento.
Forcing the issue offensively, LaVine has that sudden explosiveness. He gets a step and draws the foul.
Now here is Lowry. He picked up 39 points in their last one against Memphis.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
A 5-time All-Star, Lowry has come a long way since being drafted 24th overall back in 2006.
Now here's Drummond. He picked up 30 points in their last win against Philadelphia.
And he passed the ball so well in that game, keeping everybody involved, even as he was racking up all those points.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. Free throw good, Drummond.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
Lowry passes to McGee. He kicks to Bogdanovich. Good ball movement here by the Kings. and he uses the glass on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Levine, coming off a stellar performance against Philadelphia. Down low. 4 on the shot clock. And stolen by Bogdanovich. The pass to Lowry. Now Davis, guarded by Levine. Davis down low. That one doesn't drop.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
At the end of one, a closely contested. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And when you consider how the Kings are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court right now for the Kings, we've got Bogdanovich. JaVale McGee is out there with Davis. Then there's Lowry. And it's Oubre in at the small forward position. Here's Levine, following the basket by JaVale McGee. Conley with it, picked up by Davis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Drummond with the jam. Clark, over the last couple decades, the role of the big man has changed and required more skill, outside shooting among them.
Yeah, that's one of the things. And then the ability to move your feet defensively.
Yes.
Because the three-point shot spaces the floor so much. And a lot of times teams will have 4, maybe 5 perimeter shooters out there regardless of size. So big guys, if they're going to play in that type of an alignment, have to be able to move their feet and effectively guard perimeter players and also make shots from the perimeter as well.
Amazing to see guys that big out there sometimes with a one-on-one with the guard, like on the three-point line.
No doubt. And also the big guys, we've got a ton of them, Kevin, across the league that can really knock down the three-point shot.
Oubre against Ilyasova to the left side wing. Up top, Bamba. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Now here's Levine. They lead by 1. He gets that one.
Nice little screen and roll action here. Levine surveys the defense and then makes the right read, which is so important.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And McGee kicks to Bogdanovich. And it's sent back by Drummond. Here's the break. Ilyasova passes to Conley. From outside the arc. That misses, and he's 0 for 4.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
Outside Lowry. Can they get it? But they'll get another chance. Again, the miss by the Kings. Got it. Nice one there from Levine. And it's a 5-point Pittsburgh lead.
He got off to a slow start. It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game. Timeout. He's turned it on here in the second.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento.
You know, trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
A chance now to check out how the All-Star voting is shaping up.
And I tell you, the excitement's starting to ratchet up a little bit as the tallies start coming in.
You look at Levine, he'll be a starter if things stay the way they are now. He's sitting at the 4th position in the Eastern Conference voting.
And I hope they do stay that way. He's been so good this season. It really would be a shame if he missed out on a spot in the starting 5 for the East.
And we'll keep you posted as the voting continues. Now here's Ilyasova. Following the miss by Anthony Davis, Levine finds Ilyasova, and it goes down 2 points.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Davis. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Oubre outside. Pass to McGee. Over Bamba, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by Pittsburgh.
For three, Levine. That one, no good.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think...
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good for Pittsburgh. Kenny, what's your take?
Well, you can see the maturity of the team.
And that should do.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. The Kings trail by 5. And so, in the game for the Force, we've got Ilyasova. Andre Drummond is out there with Bamba. Then it's Zach LaVine, and it's Conley in at the 1 spot. And that one drops for him. 6 points for JaVale McGee.
It really balances out the backcourt when McGee is able to provide points inside. I mean, that's big.
Conley gets the bucket.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Now, here's Lowry, one of the most consistent producers in the league. He's averaging around 25.5 points a game. The kick out to Ilyasova. Bamba trying to break free, and a miss there on the triple. And so Lowry will bring it up for the King. It's a 5-point game. Now, when you look at Mo Bamba with his size, around 7'1" in height, Clark, the longest wingspan, arm span ever measured at the combine, he can dominate inside.
And you know what, guys? The scary thing is he's got room to fill out. He's got room to add good muscle and weight to that frame. And once he does, he's going to be a nightmare to deal with.
2 on the clock. Here's Oubre.
Boy, I like the intensity of Ilyasova on defense. Fantastic job crowding the shooter there.
To the wing on the left. Conley for 3. Drills it from outside. Conley's got the lead up to 8 now for Pittsburgh.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Lowry passes to Bogdanovich. Bamba with the block.
Boy, great timing and awareness there from Bamba. He sends shots away on the daily.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Among the bigs, which one do you think runs the floor the best?
Boy, I tell you, Anthony Davis is gazelle-like, and this guy is north of 7 feet tall and is just agile and quick in getting up and down. I think I'd put him at the top of the list. Clint Capella is in that category, and Giannis Antetokounmpo as well, but a lot of times he has the ball and is taking it rack to rack.
He does. Brings it up like a guard, and no one can stop him.
Nobody can stop that guy when he gets coming downhill at you.
Here is Ilyasova, following the basket by Anthony Davis. Outside Conley. All sorts of time. Sacramento grabs the miss. McGee's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
Now here is Conley. He's got 5. Pittsburgh working the ball around. Pass to Ilyasova. Shoots over Oubre, and there's Ilyasova on the assist by Conley.
This is the kind of player Ilyasova is. I mean, as soon as he has the ball in his hands, he's thinking about letting the shot go.
Bogdanovich dishes to Lowry. Lays it up off the glass.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Conley, the pass to Bamba. 51 seconds left in the third. Levine can't hit.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Passes to Bogdanovich. Tipped away. Stolen by Bamba.
Pick up the pace. Get the 2-for-1 here.
That's the way to go. Be quick about it.
And Ilyasova kicks to Bamba. Conley dishes to Drummond. Drummond knocked away. Now here's Oubre. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Stolen by Bamba. Now Levine. From deep. That shot misses. And it's Pittsburgh holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. JaVale McGee is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Kelly Oubre. Then there's Lowry. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 2. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. The Kings trail by 8. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. To the middle. Davis down low. Working on Drummond. And another shot. Davis with the bucket.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
Lobbed up there for Drummond.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful.
Virtually impossible to top that alley-oop.
Davis, the pass to Bogdanovich. That shot off the mark. Nice D from Levine. Pittsburgh leading by 8. Here's Conley. Second chance shot. McGee with the block.
Boy, and the wingspan McGee has covers a lot of ground. Very useful for shot blocking.
Here's Oubre. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Force.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And also, I've been extremely impressed with their interior D. Their rim protection has been as good as it gets.
Now here is Conley. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it.
And nothing fancy, really, about that play. That's just good, old-fashioned, hard-nosed basketball to get that one.
Conley against Lowry. Here's Davis. Stolen by Bamba. In transition, here comes Pittsburgh. Conley's running. Levine wide open. That 3 off the mark. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Sacramento. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
Davis is really the total package. A mobile, sharp-shooting big guy who can score from everywhere.
And both free throws good for Davis.
And great work at the line there to chip away at the lead. A few more productive trips here, and things could really get interesting.
Now here's Levine. The 11-footer. Here's Bamba. Plays it up and banks it in. And the Force lead by 7.
Boy, Bamba really a dogged rebounder despite his slight frame. He's got great length and timing, and his intensity is really impressive.
Drummond working against Davis. We've got 1:28 left here in the fourth quarter. 6 to shoot. Lowry finds Oubre. Here's Davis. Good D by Drummond.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Now, here's Bamba. Conley for 3. They get the rebound, and Drummond is right there.
This is what Drummond is known for, fellas. I mean, assertive, aggressive, relentless, hard-working. He's just a dogged offensive rebounder.
Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
To the paint. And Bamba with the basket on the assist by Levine. And now it's an 11-point force lead. Lowry kicks to McGee for the three. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Conley against Lowry. Beyond the arc. And it's Michael Conley with the three. Conley's got the lead up to 14 now for the Force.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Outside, Levine. So it's Pittsburgh picking up the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very... All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.